A very big hello to our viewers from all around the world. I'm your host, Jasper Jack, and welcome to another webinar presented by the World Chefs Global Development of Young Chefs Committee. Our committee is made up of like-minded individuals with the goal of promoting the interests and growth of young chefs. In today's webinar, we will be focusing on 3 countries or young chef clubs and their development. So with us, we have invited 3 young chef leaders from around the world. And first of all, I'd like to introduce from South Korea, we have Jake Kim. Jake is the founder and president of the Young Chefs Club of Korea and the head of Young Chefs Development in Korea Chefs Association. Hi, Jake.
Hello.
And we also have Espen Andreas from Norway. Espen is the general manager at Norwegian Chefs Association. He works closely with progressive partners and believes in nurturing aspiring talents within the culinary profession. Welcome, Espen.
Thank you.
Yep. And last but not least, we also have Islam Masood representing UAE. Islam is the chairman of the Emirates Culinary Guild Young Chefs Club. He started off as a member and progressively rose to other roles such as liaison officer and was eventually elected chairman. So welcome, Islam.
Welcome, Jasper. Hello, chefs. How are you?
Great. So welcome the 3 of you, and we can't say how much we appreciate the 3 of you here sharing with us on our webinar today. And let's do something interesting. Let's find out who our viewers are, maybe. Ayla, can you please show the poll? So choose the statement that is most relevant to you. We'd like to know who you are. Are you a young chef? Are you a committee member representing a national association? Or are you a chef, just a chef who is interested in the well-being of young chefs and the future of our industry? Let's do a quick one. Okay, so maybe a few more seconds. Yep, Ayla, let's end this poll. So 41% of you are young chefs tuning in to view this webinar. We have 21 who are representatives of national associations and 37% who are just chefs from around the world who are interested to nurture young chefs. So it's quite, I would say it's quite diverse, our audience today, but no problem. We will answer all your questions later if you have questions, Okay, and if you have questions, feel free to ask along the way, or you can also save it later to ask us. Yeah. So let's start off with Espen today. Espen and Norway. I understand that you've been working on 2 interesting programs recently. So, and you have a video about it. So let's play it, and maybe you can share about it after it. Yeah, Ayla, can you play the video, please? Did we get cut off a little bit just now? Just checking. Okay, Aspen. So you had the Chef Campus and also another program called Mini Chefs. Let's maybe start off with Chef Campus first. So how did the idea about Chef Campus come about and what really is it about?
Chef's Campus is an idea after the statistics is not so good. We experienced that 39% of the students are dropping out from the school between year 1 and year 2. So back in 2020, we start working with a project who we call Chef's Campus. And we want students from all over Norway to enjoy this program. And it's an arena for the individual participant will be inspired and they will experience mastery. But they're also going to be motivated for the next year at school and their future cooking career. And it's very important for us to inspire and motivate the young chefs for their future. So this is a kickstart for the year 2 of the education program. And there is a unique opportunity to bond with other students, established chefs, Norwegian Chef Association, and networking with instructors and partners at the Chef's Campus. And as a payoff or a underline, there is also very important to know that an education is not about what you become, but about what you learn. When young people choose the restaurant and food study program, they develop abilities that will strengthen them, no matter what you choose to use them for. They learn stress management, cooperation, and practical problem solving, and they get to test their creativity, precision, and they will be trained in craft that they can use for the rest of their lives.
Espen, how long is this camp and how do you select people to who to go and how many people are there in the camp usually?
This is for students who are 16, 17 years from all around the country, and they have to apply to participate on the Chef's Campus. And they must apply a good time in advance. And we wanted to be spread as much as possible due out to the country. And we have some minimum requirements for those who want to join the campus. In our campus classes, we have up to 24 students, and they are expiring in 5 intensive days with professional content. Some 2-part days with theory in the classroom in the morning and practice teaching in the kitchen during the day. The content is provided by Norwegian Chef Association, the Norwegian culinary teams, partners. And we also take a team from the goals from the restaurant and food study program for both year 2 and year 3. The program for those intense days at the Chef Campus is the same as 3 weeks at an ordinary school situation.
Oh, it's looks and here's very exciting program to join. Yeah. So besides you have different people coming to teach, like I heard the Norwegian national team and also the Chef Association senior members and What else do they get to see during this program or learn or feel?
During the program, they are meeting all our business partners, also maybe mentioned as a sponsor. The sponsor and competitors, the participants in our partner program, they have a lot of experience, they have a lot of knowledge to share, and they are instructors for all the young students. We also have Chef Campus Masterclass in the end of the week, where the manager and the captain from the national culinary teams are the teachers and show all the students tricks and hacks and tell them how to plate and how to make the nice sauce, how to cook the fish right, and everything like that. And every campus week is ended by speed cooking test, a small test to make a proof that you have absorbing the knowledge who has been shared with you during the week. And in the end, we also make awarding ceremony to one of the students at the campus who is the most talented young chef of the year. And the prize is awarded to the participant who is distinguished himself through his application, the presentation by himself on a film, throughout his involvement through the whole week, and through the attitude and the final speed cooking test. So this is quite interesting season for all those. And the next season, maybe in 24, we have an ambition to expand this cooking campus to also invite waiters and bakers and pastry. So if we succeed with our new plans, we can host 60 students next summer in Chef Campus.
Great. I see that you are doing a lot for this future of the industry. Have you seen past participants come back, become more involved with the industry and association so far?
Yes. On this stage of their education program, we also have a school competition who is from the second year of the school education program. And we see that more than 70% of the students are taking part in the competition. And when they are going the next year to be apprenticeships, they are doing take part in the apprenticeship competition as well. So they grow in the organization and the movement and to the industry. And it's quite interesting to follow them from you meet them when they are 16, and maybe they are certified, and maybe they are also coming through one of the national teams.
Yeah, it's just like you see a tiny sprout grow into a tree.
Mm.
Yeah, we have a question from Ricky Mantila, I think from Finland and or Sweden. She asks, who pays the participants' insurance? Yeah.
They are traveling to Oslo on a standard travel insurance, who is paid by their own family at home. As a student who is living together with their mom and dad, you have this standard travel insurance who cover your coincidence or theft or burglary, or if you lost your luggage on the airplane. That's the insurance we do. And the Norwegian Chefs Association take mostly the costs, but the students also have to pay their part of the costs. And if anybody who need to travel from their own town to Oslo, they also have to pay their own travel expenses.
Okay. What other costs do they need to pay besides the traveling expenses? The lodging?
It's a part of the whole program, the lodging, the food, the
Must be a
lessons,
standard
and
fee.
uniforms. They're paying 250 euros for that week.
Okay, great. Let's move on. So let's talk about mini chef. Yeah. So what
Mini
is
chefs, sorry.
what is mini chef about?
Mini Chefs is a program who we get inspired from the Luxembourg, the Vatel Club in Luxembourg, when we was there in 2018 to take part in the draw for the competition days at the Culinary World Cup in 2018. They had a lot of mini chefs on the stage to participate in the program, and that inspired us to start mini chefs in Norway as well. We are hunting for young people between the age of 10 to 15 years, and for the mini chef we have an aim to create food enjoyment, to inspire the children and young people to eat right every day, as well as being able to prepare a nutritious meal with good Norwegian ingredients. Mini chefs must be able to make their own breakfast, a proper lunch or a packed lunch for their day at school. Maybe they need a quick meal before they start their leisure activity as football, tennis, whatever. And mini chefs will get to know traditional Norwegian cuisine. And there is also important to share knowledge of and exercise a good understanding of kitchen hygiene. We are mini chefs are a program who is running for 5 nights. Every night it's a program for 3 hours, and we are in this program also having a mini chef restaurant the last evening. It's very important to have a goal for this program, and you know that children, they want very much to show their skills to other people. So for this restaurant evening, we invite siblings, parents, grandparents, if there are any sponsors, school leaders, and mayor of their hometown. And this evening, the mini chef participant show their large portion of pride when they prepare, make, and serve their own 3-course menu. Parents, especially moms, become very proud, happy, and warm to the heart when they experience their children's enjoyment of cooking and to become a chef for this night. This activity is an activity the Norwegian Chef Association offers to all its 23 departments, and those who carry it out, they carry it out on a voluntary basis. Every over department gets a mini chef activity pack with caps, t-shirt, and aprons, as well as equal financial support from the main office. And also here, the participant must pay an equal uniformed amount for participating in mini chefs. And for those 5 nights, they pay 40 euro.
It's very interesting, I think, to especially groom these young little kids to eat right and also to have the love for cooking. I think most people these days, for children, I mean, society teach them, or it becomes natural for them to just want to go to the fast food restaurants and get fast food, right? So I think it's very good that kids get to learn to cook and also learn what is food. Yeah. So how long has this program been? This mini chefs, is it the first year or
No, we have done it for 3 years, and we have during these 3 years have 1,100 young people between 10 and 15 years taken part. And this autumn, we had more than 350 young people in our program. And we also want to expand this program to reach out to more in our own organization. And it's this standard, you know, as they are carrying out on voluntary basis. It's difficult, especially after the corona pandemic, to do more work on same time limit, and it's very difficult to have enough voluntary chefs to take part. And we are also doing this program together with the schools where the students are going for their restaurant and food program. So we connect the young people with the future school for a restaurant and cooking program.
Yeah, I think there's a viewer whose name is Suzanne Storms. She said mini chefs can be very important as a feeder for culinary education and the industry. So yeah, I think you guys are doing in the right direction.
And there is also more than 30 countries in the world who's doing the same thing. So maybe our association WAX should be a catalyst for this activity to put it on the agenda for a more cooperating success.
Yes, definitely. We also have some people in question and answer Q&A who are asking like, can international students participate in your programs? Do you take admissions? Can other nationalities join your mini chef programs? Yeah, I think it's very important for the respective national associations to maybe consider these programs as they are really beneficial to the chefs and the future of the industry within your country. Yeah.
And we will more than anything share the program, especially mini chefs, to all those who want it. And maybe our representatives can have a small lesson on the Congress in Singapore next year. And we will make sure that our program and our content will be shareable for those who want to use it in WAX.
Yep. Thank you, Espen. Islam, Jake, do you have any questions for Espen too?
For my side, it's okay.
All right.
It's really interesting this program.
Okay.
Thank you, Islam.
Yeah. Thank you.
So maybe let's move on to Islam, UAE. So I know the Emirates Culinary Guild Young Chef Club is a young chefs club that is quite close to my heart too, because I have visited them quite a number of times already, and I've also seen like the different leaderships from Sana, and they also have great mentors in their supporting their young chef club. Yeah, so and Islam is now the chairman, and also he's also working with Faye, who is another great leader within the ECG YCC. So Islam, maybe you can share with us like the activities that you have had the past year.
Hello everyone. See, as you said already before, we have good team. Sana and Ashish was leading the YCC before, and it's as usual they already move on, and we take the opportunity to do the same work and make the development for the young chefs. Me and Faye, and we have a good team with us already, and with the leadership from our chefs. And as we mentioned, we have already every year we have a plan what we're gonna to do every month. So let's say every month we have at least 2 to 3 event we have to do. So we have like, let's say, one visit, and we have like one training or a master class or something like that. So we have a plan every month. We have 2 or 3 we have to do.
That's
So
very busy of you. 2 to 3
yeah,
activities a month.
yeah, this is our challenge to do. So we're doing our challenge to make like 3 to 4, but as you know, we cannot get all the young chefs in the 4 times per month because sometimes it's busy.
But it is also a challenge for your Young Chefs Club committee members too, right? Having that much activities. I'm not complaining that
Yeah,
many activities isn't good, but would it like tire you off the committee?
that's why we make the
Because
plan
everything
every.
is volunteer theory, right? For
Yeah,
the
yeah,
committee.
yeah, sure, sure.
Is
So that's why we have the plan. We discuss the plan every year by the end of the year. So we have the plan for the whole year. So the 12 months already, you set up everything, and you already contacted with our supplier, the chefs who can help us to make the training, or who can host the visit for the young chefs. So actually we have the plan and we have the second plan. So let's say if the first plan is not working, so we can go ahead for the second plan. So that's why we have everything already settled, and we discussed everything. Who will gonna also to lead the visit, who will do something. So everyone has a special thing to do.
great.
So today also we had it was the last thing today. We had a visit in the morning. I just finished also before the webinar. So that's what we're doing already.
Yep. Let's hear about some of your activities.
So let's say today it was the last. We was in visit for Sombula visit. It was
Yep.
it's a factory for flour, and the chefs show all the participation, how they receive the flour, and how they prepare it, how to make it like gluten-free flour, and how to take the semolina, how you get all the kind of the flour. So they know everything about the flour and the kind and everything about the flowers. The previous one was about also, let's say, about US. This is the one from US potato for the
Mhm.
young chefs. It was a master box for the chefs. So
When
there
was
was
this?
it was 2 months ago.
Oh, 2 months ago.
Yeah, it was a nice challenge for the chefs because it was a master box for the US potato. So the participation, they had to make one main course and one dessert from the potato.
Good, good.
Yeah, this one
Next
so
photo.
next we can go for the next one. So yeah, we're done with this one. The US. We can go for the next photo.
Yeah, I think Ayla is maybe not clicking it yet. We're just okay. Ayla is doing the back end system, back end clicking. So yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, back
So
after the potato, please.
yes, this one you already was here about with us. It was the World Chefs Congress, and
Yeah, I remember your team did a very fantastic job
yeah, thank you.
seeing all the young chefs from around the
Actually, yeah, this one was planning really months ago to make it really perfect, and to show that the Emirates Culinary Guild and the Young Chefs Club, they can do many things in one time. It was really little bit busy because you have to take care all about the event, and every day you have something to do. As you see already, it was really nice and good. we did something with the, this one was the honey. It was really fantastic for all the guys, and we get the feedback from them actually for this event. He spoke about all the kind of the honey and where from it's coming the honey from Arabic countries and from also foreign countries. Too many kind of honey, and he did a good job this day, and it was really interesting to see all the guys happy and that they saw and tasted mostly of the kind of the honey and the most expensive honey. He said, as he said, it was the most expensive honey he saw in his career. So we can go for the next photo. Yeah, this is the group photo. It was really nice. It was in the fish market. This one, if you remember,
Yep.
we got a visit for the chefs with the chefs to the all the fish market in Abu Dhabi. They saw too many kind of fresh fish and how they sealing, how you see everything in the fish market and everything. Yeah, that's it was in Abu Dhabi also. It was almost for me the second event I attended with the Emirates Culinary Guild. I was still new in Dubai. It was almost 2018, and it was handling all the competitions and the young chefs seminars and everything in Abu Dhabi, in CL Abu Dhabi, 2018. And it was great also to get mostly of the people from all over UAE, from Dubai and Sharjah, Abu Dhabi. It was really great participation also before pandemic. It was busy event also in Abu Dhabi. Yeah, this is one of the best moment when you teach the kids how to taste the food and how to cook it and how to feel the sense of cooking. That's not only to eat. So you cannot go to mom and saying, I want to eat. No, you can do it. Same the chef he was asking, he was mentioned also for the mini chefs. This one, it was an ICCA Dubai with the collaboration with ICCA and the Emirates Culinary Guild Young Chefs Club also for World Chefs Day in October. This one also, it's not last year, the last couple of years, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was the World Chefs Day in October.
Mhm.
Yeah.
By the way, International Chef Day is coming up in
Yes.
10 more days. So I hope all the national associations and young chefs clubs have prepared something, or you are going to prepare something for.
We already going to prepare something, but you know, it's we have some plan already and to work on. This one also it was in Abu Dhabi for the Chefs Congress. This one also, this is the another event for the World Chefs also.
Mhm.
It was for the World Chefs Day with Nestle and the kids also.
And Islam, there's a question for you from Rika. Do your young chefs have to fundraise events to get money for activities?
No, there is no money paying for that.
So I mean, for your activities, it will all be sponsored, right? I would assume.
Yeah, we have already our sponsor from Emirates Culinary Guild. Actually, this is our sponsor. So we speak with them about the event and they sharing already what they can support. So we have the idea, we need to do something, and we sit with the supplier and we sit with the chef who in charge and to give him the idea what we need to do and what we need to present for the young chefs. And we discuss what he can support, what he can do for the master class or for a visit. And actually, all of them that they accept and interesting what we're saying for the young chefs. They really appreciate and they accept everything what we're doing and they helping for everything. Even the transportation also they supporting for this side also.
Good. I'm very happy to hear that there's like two or three activities every month. That's a lot. So
Yeah.
Maybe let's talk about the structure of your Young Chefs Club and leadership. we've seen a few changes of leadership from the time of Sana and Ashish, and now
yeah.
it's Faye and you. What do you think it's the secret for this succession plan, and for the succession not to break, not for the club to
Yeah.
for a successful passover, and what do you think is needed for like a young chefs club to what
So
is needed in the leadership for
yeah,
this
let's say
success?
about me. So before Sana and Ashish was leading, when you're leading the young chefs club, you need the chefs who can help you without let's say without passion, without love. Because if you're doing something and you like what you're doing and you're really happy what you're serving to the chefs, you will do it. That is the for me it's the secret in our team, because actually all of us, when you ask someone why you doing this one, because most of I get the same question from many chefs. So what you doing this one and you're not getting anything? You get my
Mm.
point? Yeah, you already you take from your time and you take from uh, your family time or something to do something like that. Why? Because you love it, because you need to support, because actually before you was looking for someone to support you, because now we have the step and we have the chance to give the opportunity to the chefs to learn. So for me, it's a secret to, because we are already love this one. We really appreciate, and we take the inspiration from our senior chefs in Emirates Culinary Guild, and from their support already. As we see that they are supporting the other chefs, so we need to do the same. We need to do the support and give the chance to all the people to participate in the webinar, support to participate in the master class. After this one, they can participate in the competition. After competition, they can be in the national teams. You get the chance to be in good situation in the UAE. It's all
Yeah.
like step by
So
step, you know.
so you identify the potential candidates who have passion and interest, and you nurture them to be the next leader. Is that right?
Yes, that's happened already with me when I started to be here in Dubai. The previous team like Sana and Ashish, they saw, yeah, you're already active, you're doing something
Mhm.
without asking, and you're already participating in most of the event. You're already participating and asking the chefs and trying to help. Same also doing when we see some young chefs already, he's participating every time, and he already he take off to participate, to help, to share his knowledge, to do something. We ask him to be in our committee, and he started to learn from us, and all of us were learning from each other. If someone have idea, and we ask him to join our committee team, to be in our team, to take that chance also to grow with us. So by the time maybe I will move again, and someone he will take the opportunity to be in my place. So all of us were learning from that. We have a leader. He's the one teaching us, do this one and don't to do this one. This is the professional way. Always do it the professional way. Take the step to give the opportunity to the other guys to learn it. Not only you, you already you, and this is chairman. You don't like to someone to take it the same position. No.
So you have already identified like people who will be the next leaders in your young.
We have already, yes, we have already our core committee, and it's under Chef, Chef Rabo. He's down in charge of this one, and he already see how's it going. Everyone, he's the one he can lead. So give him the chance to lead this event. So he gives someone. So on the next event, Islam did already done the last event. So give the chance to another one. He will lead this event, and let's see how he organized the event, how he take the opportunity to make it. So everyone, you can see he have the leadership, and he have the decision. He can take the right way to do the event.
And I think many people just think that the participants who benefit when there is an event or activity that is being held. But I would also think, based on my experience, that the one organizing the activity or event gets to learn something too, when he or she is tasked to organize the event. There's lots of elements that he or she can learn in terms of organization skills and how do I plan for an activity? What is some backup plans or wet weather programs that I have to consider? What are things that I need to consider? This and that. How do I work with different people? So I think when we think of an activity, it's not just the participants that benefit, it's also the organizer who does benefit from organizing it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's in the both of us already. We have we get the benefits already. So the benefit for the young chefs already, they come to the factory, they come to the farm, they see the production, they see how's it going, how they start from scratch until you reach to the main product you receive in your hotel. It's really something interesting especially for the young chefs, because he already in the hotel, he just see the main product, the final result of the product. He didn't see how they started from scratch to grow this one, and for the transportation until you reach it to the hotel to use it. Most of the chefs, they don't know how is it going in the processing. So we saw already about all this one when we see especially the young chefs. I never see before how's it going. So this one, it was on the Badia farm, and it was about all the organic lettuce and microgreens, and how they grow the microgreens, and too many kind of the microgreens, and too many kind of lettuce, and how to use it, and each one has a flavor, each one has a different use. It's not only like take the microgreens and they make it all together and just put on the top of the anything. No, each one has a different flavor, different presentation, different taste, different use in the plate. So how to use it, you cannot put on the direct to the hot item. You can put it on the salad. It was really great also to learn all this one from the farm.
Okay. Islam, it's a great job that you're doing, and keep it going, keep the momentum.
Yeah, we still they're doing. Thank you so much.
Yeah. So now we move on to Jake from South Korea.
Hello.
Jake, hello. Yep. So for South Korea Young Chef Club, it has been a very interesting period of time. Over the years, they have started, and for a period of time they stopped, but now they are back on their feet and they are progressing way ahead. So I'll let Jake share a little bit about the Young Chefs Club of Korea, South Korea. Jake, tell us about the history and how the Young Chefs Club of South Korea started.
Yeah, the Young Chefs Club in Korea began in 2015 under the name of Young Chef Federation of Korea. And we have the culinary and pastry student aged 19 to 25 years old, as well as the young chefs working in the field from all over the country. Despite operating as an independent organization separate with Korean Chef Association at the time, many young chefs expressed the strong desire to become a member of our Young Chef Federation of Korea. The outcomes of its activity were also highly successful. And however, due to COVID-19, it has to taking a long hiatus after 4.5 years of active operation. This was a choice due to social distancing measure. As more than 3 years passed, in last May, the Korean government officially declare a COVID endemic state, and we plan again to start our Young Chefs Korea, and we changed the name Young Chefs Club of Korea now.
Good. So I think during the pandemic, many young chefs clubs actually stopped, including Singapore. We had like no activities for quite a while, but I've also understood that the young chefs clubs this year, they are trying to rebuild themselves. Those that became quiet for a while, they are rebuilding themselves, including Singapore as well. So it's not just a isolated thing. I think it's worldwide actually.
Yeah.
So Jake, maybe you talk to us about the photos.
This photo is our first pop-up restaurant in our Young Chef Federation of Korea in first year. And after pop-up restaurant, we take a picture for all the group. And this is our start in 2015.
2015.
Yeah.
Okay. Next, Ayla. Yeah.
This is 2017 in Hong Kong for Hofex culinary competition. This group is for team for Gourmet Team Challenge. This
and
time,
you provide training for them too?
yeah, of course. We train to our young chefs member for Gourmet Team Challenge. Maybe all the Asian participants in here, they know how difficult to prepare the Gourmet Team Challenge. So all our mentor chefs, we try to Gourmet Team Challenge in Singapore 1 year ago at the time. And then we train to our young chefs for 2017, the Hofex culinary competition.
Good.
This is our first treat, group treat to outside. And we have a happy time in outside. We have grill barbecue and drink something, and good memories in there. And every summer or autumn, we go outside all together, all the members, and make a good memories.
How many members did you have like during that time?
At the time, we have the 50 members.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's I speak to actually quite a number of young chef club presidents. They do not actually have many members. They believe in quality rather than quantity. So
Yeah.
I guess for you it's the same ideology.
Maybe we have a little bit different system. We have the mentor chef, and mentor chef is organizing team. So all the mentee young chefs is our young chef member. And we have 19 to 100, maybe 100 young chefs member. And we have the culinary seminar in every month, and they can apply to seminar for participants. And we organizing everything by mentor chefs.
Okay. Ayla, next picture, please.
This picture is after our cooking seminar. Normally, after cooking seminar, we take a picture like this. So because we have the same chef jacket sponsored by Nestle Professional Korea, and we use their product and creating the menu by mentor chefs, and they demonstration to our young chefs, and they will practice in the same kitchens. Yeah. Yes, same. This farm is the biggest farm in South Korea. He has actually the farmer he was chef before, and now he has very big farm. In this farm, he has a very specialty vegetable and so many herbs and microgreen, and so we have also the collaboration uh, together. So every years, all the young chefs they go to farm and he teach to young chefs how to use and how to taste for so many kind of vegetable. Yeah. Yes. Yes. This day we make the kimchi. So, and sometimes we make the food in our seminar and we packing the food and they bring to some of their parents or grandparents or their family and they provide what they make in the seminar. So in this day, we make the kimchi by themselves and they bring to their home for their parents. Yes, we make like this group. Yeah. Yes. Next. This picture, our Lee Start Young Chef Club kick-off ceremony in last August. Yeah. As I told you, actually the Korean Young Chef Club in before COVID, we separate with KCA, so independent organization. But now we work together with KCA. So my KCA president, he speech in our Restart kickoff event.
Has it been important where the senior chefs support
Yeah,
in terms of support to the Young Chef Club members?
yeah, of course. Yeah. This picture is our first seminar again after restart, just last month.
How long was the seminar? 1 day?
1 day per month.
1 day per month.
Yeah.
And every month, I would think it's like different topics, different teachers that come down to teach.
Yeah, of course, we have the Korean cuisine and Japanese, Chinese, and Western pastry and chocolate, and every category of the professional chef and mentor we have. So every month we have different thema of the seminar, and we announce to our young chefs every month, and if they want, they can join to
They have
seminar.
to pay for.
No. Yeah, don't need to pay by young chefs because our seminar is sponsored by our Korean Nestle Professional Korea.
Hey. Yeah, it's very important that you get sponsors support, right?
Yeah.
For all of us. I think it'll do you have this problem where sponsorship is more and more difficult to get in your respective countries, Korea, Norway, and UAE? I'm opening up this question.
Me first. Of
Yeah,
course,
sure.
yeah, of course, it is not easy to get a sponsor. Actually, when we start Young Chef Federation of Korea, we didn't have the sponsor. So all the mentor chef, at the time we have 10 mentor chefs, and 10 mentor chefs, they spend the money for the seminar, the young chefs.
Out of their pocket.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, but after 2 years, 1.5 years, we get the sponsor from the Nestle Professional. And until now, we have only one sponsor, cash sponsor by Nestle Professional Korea.
Okay. How
Yeah.
about Aspen and Islam?
In Norway, we have for 2020 established a partner program where we organize all over sponsorships in different levels. We experience that it's very many of our industries partners who want to be partners, and they are loyal and stay as partners and sponsors for many years. We are not able to recruit many new, but we often have questions to enjoy the program. And we are very interesting to recruit new partners from outside our own business, financial, banking, insurance companies, and other companies who is not in our branch.
Yep. Islam?
From our side, as I mentioned already, we don't have specific sponsor. Actually, we have the sponsor, our sponsor partner from Emirates Culinary Guild also. They are the one supporting and they are the one sharing their support to support the young chefs and the young chefs club. Whatever already we asking and whatever we have a challenge, we have already our senior chefs. They are the one contact direct to the sponsor partner, and everything is going smooth. And actually, we don't have much challenge about this side, and we are not worried about this side. Once we have a lot of sponsor partner from our Emirates Culinary Guild, actually.
Okay. Looks like sponsorship isn't very big.
Yeah, on our side, it's going smooth, and actually most of the sponsor already they like to support. Once you ask the supplier, the sponsor for any event or for any seminar, they very welcoming us, and they doing their best to do the webinar on the professional way, and there is no issue actually. And most of the supplier they're asking to make let's say they visit, they're asking to make it 2 times per year. They're saying 1 time for us it's not enough, so you can make it 2 times. But actually our plan it's almost full for all the year, yeah. So we can give the chance for all the supplier to present their products.
Okay, so to our viewers today, you have listened to a lot about the young chefs activities from the 3 countries, and also I think you yourself in your country might already have a young chefs club, or you are in a national association that organizes activities for your young chefs. So let's do a poll to understand how important do you think it is to invest in the future of the industry? Okay, let's end the poll in 10 seconds, maybe. Okay, so we understand that it is very important. There's like 89% who says it's very important to invest in young chefs. So I think young chefs, especially young chefs, are the future of our industry, and we have to do something about it. And as you can see, for associations, it's even going beyond young chefs. to even kids before they turn young chefs, before they even enter into the industry. So I think, especially in this day and age where there's lots of other career opportunities elsewhere, there's many other jobs out there, like new jobs, like being a YouTuber, being a delivery man, being all sorts of new jobs in the market these days. It's getting much more competitive, and we as an industry have to think about that. Yeah. So last thing on our agenda, we're going to talk about Congress 2024. That is going to be held in Singapore, where I am from too. So the Congress, World Chefs Congress, if you've not come to World Chefs Congress, it's a few days of very intensive and also very enjoyable time where chefs from all over the world gather at a single place. They learn, they network, they listen to talks, workshops, master classes. They get to know new people, get to know new suppliers, get to know new chefs, and it's a very good time. We're going to show you a video of one of our past Congress, and yeah. Yes, so that is World Chefs Congress, and next year it's going to be held in Singapore. It's going to be held in October, from October 20th to 25th, and we would be having a great time over here in Singapore and lots of interesting activities planned. So do sign up and register for World Chefs Congress. I'll just end with a poll to check your interest on, will you be attending World Chefs Congress 2024? I know it's a little bit early, but to decide on whether to go or not, maybe you can already think about it, even if you poll here later, you still can think about whether you want to go or not. Yeah. But I would strongly encourage you to attend World Chefs Congress 2024. And there would also be a Bill Gallagher Young Chefs Forum held in conjunction with the World Chefs Congress, where we take all the young chefs and put them together, and they would have a separate program. And it's very educational. Some parts they would join the main congress, some parts they would go out on excursions to different places and learn more about culture, learn more about food, have presentations from various top chefs too. So it's going to be interesting, and the network they have between young chefs with each other, it's also going to be very strong bonding that they would, and friendships that they would take with them throughout the years. That's my experience based on the previous congresses and the previous forums that we had. So, okay, so results. So 45% says that you are going, 13% says you're not, and 43% says that maybe. So interesting. We hope that the 43%, when it's next year, it's closer to the date, you would think of, there's Congress that I can go. So today has been an interesting and fruitful webinar for not just ourselves and the viewers. I think especially national associations that are also tuning in. We get to share with each other knowledge that otherwise we wouldn't be talking to each other too. So great learning points. I also learned a lot from today. So thank you. I'd like to thank Espen, Islam, and Jake for sharing with us today. And I also thank all you viewers there for tuning in. So to the next time. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Chef.
Thank you.
Thank you.